Nah, I took them off, I think. Yeah, I got one now, sorry. I got two, actually. Is that the right one?
Assault.
Alright, dude, I don't know what that was just a sorry excuse for a jetpack there, Kaiser. I always tell my students, right here, you're holding X, jump and hold X. I don't know. You just always gotta jump before you jetpack. Right there. You just fall down and then it's kinda like another like a weak jump again. You just that wasn't a bad play though. You just kinda gotta get your jump. You jump down, dog. You gotta jump into that jetpack. Nice.
Bomb taken.
Alright, right there. It's right here. Alright. He doesn't really take the initiative. I always talk about, like, always to my students, like, if you gotta have someone pushing the courtyard, or even if you didn't have someone pushing the courtyard, but now it's like a must. As soon as he even checks his teammate, you see him check out, Jimmy's there, alright, well, the Jimmy could be flank right now, he could be pushing up Snipedown, and he needs your help. Like, you need to be jumping over right now to Pea Shooter. And instead, you're just gonna probably chill here for a little. Let's see. Like, just waiting. Now you jump over. Like, that was just really late. I don't know, I would have just jumped over a while ago. And if you did actually, let's see what would have happened. You jumped over right there.
Bomb.
You actually would have seen his shadow. Did you see that, guys? So this guy comes down. So he actually would have jumped over here, right here, and seen the shadow. I would have told him where he was on on the turret ramp. And then you could have told your teammate with rockets, hey, he's on turret ramp right now. I'm gonna distract him, you flank. Something as simple as that. And like, I mean, I'm not saying like there's gonna be a shadow there every time, but like, if you take the initiative, especially on the guy who's sniping, like he's gonna be sitting back. He's not gonna be, able to take your face off when you're jumping a Pea Shooter, especially when you have your teammate with you. So.
Bomb.
Make the right move.
Bomb taken.
Nice move. Right here, back off. Alright. Even right there, you throw the nade, and you can only expect him to come up on spiral right here. So when you throw that nade, you throw it, and that's you cutting off the one exit. That's like, what you want to do. But then right here, your second exit is up the spiral. Like, he's not going to jump to underneath Resi, and even if he does, Resi's there. So now that's his responsibility. And Resi's probably looking ring one anyways, because I assume you're calling it out. But either way, your aimer should be now looking like right, you see where the middle of the screen is now? It should be looking like right there, thinking he's coming up the lip. And if you were looking right there and not sprinting, you would have had to jump on him. And now look how long it takes for him to shoot. Look at that. It took him forever. And just because, you didn't take off that second round, now he's got to get the first shot. And now Resi's got sniper because he's trying to be a hero. So, okay. But like even right there, I'm always what's the word? More susceptible to stay on that little. You see that little darker shade of the ring 2? I always like that spot right there. And instead, like, you come right here and you sprint or you strafe, and like it wasn't a bad move to necessarily strafe that way. But when you do strafe this way, you're obviously putting yourself in more harm's way because it's their base. So even right there, I would say that I would have come here, and right there, I would have moved to the left, rather than, like right here, I would have just moved to the left and try to sit on that little spot right there. And instead, you just back off to the right. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, what's up? What's up? What are you up to? Yeah, you can Dude, that's the worst ringtone ever. I always have it on vibrate, but for some reason. Alright, hold on, let me see what happens. And so, like, even right here, like, I don't think it was really smart to come back right there. And you didn't even hear the guy behind you. You play with headphones? So, like, I don't know, like, you made the right play, you got out of it, and then you sprint over here, and you could have just come all the way back, you know, to your bonfire, just to stay, you know, just to be safe. But when you don't, you make a good sprint move, and this guy actually, I guess, misses a shot, and he's no shields, misses a shot because of it, and you don't hear him, still don't hear him, and then you die. You know, so, like, that's just, I don't know, it was a poor series of events, I guess I would say. If you heard in your headphones, you actually would have been, you know, safe, but with that play. But either way, you know, it's still a better choice to go back to your bonfire and stay alive. Nice. Alright, back rank 2 maybe. Alright. Now you should grab the bomb. What the hell? Alright. Now, I don't know if you guys have checked out the the Sank bomb game type on Forge World, but what you do is you go into Forge World, and you get in that little, you know, the little, what's the word, Arbiter mode, I guess? Oh, no, not Arbiter mode. God, what is that little, I can't even think of it. The little guy mode, and you just highlight it like this, like with the thing that's in the middle of the screen. You don't hit A or anything. You just highlight it, and you'll see this giant ring around it. And the ring actually goes like all the. This is the line it goes. I'll show you. It goes 1, 2. Like all the way out to there. So like it's a huge circle. Like, you don't realize how big it is, but it's actually as wide as this ramp right here. So, just remember that, like, when you're standing right here, and you're to that bomb, like, these nades are coming from Snipedown, you could actually be standing right here, jumping. And instead, look at these nades I hit him. He could have even been standing right here, if he was just looking at the people, standing and jumping right here, and still arming the bomb. So, there's just a lot of little other, like, just little, like, things you gotta know that will actually make or break your game, and that would have made your arm, and, you know, actually, it would have been up 1-0. So, you guys all understand what I was saying, though? With, like, that little forge on? Alright, that's good. Alright. Nice shots. Nice, take the other out. Alright, right there even. Like, you know Jimmy's gonna advance. So, like, if your teammate's gonna make that play, and you see, cause you see your teammate nade, right? Like, right here, I would actually, since I feel like I'm open, you killed that guy in rocks. So, the majority of the time, you know, they're most likely to spawn, you know, away from him. So, Now, I don't know where the next guys are spawn, but let's say, you know, if you want to cover yourself from flag and turret now, and you see that angle, and you take it, and if you just sprint, you hear the shot, dude, your teammates get shot at. If you sprinted to right here, and chilled right here, like, this is what you gotta think about. I learned this from hanging high. I played a ton of it. So, maybe it wasn't your strong point, but that was my strong point. I would have sprinted right here, and held this down. Look at the angle you would have had. You would have been dead instantly, so. Nice. And even right there, just try and, like, I mean, you just gotta be a little bit more careful, just paying attention to the little details, man. That'll keep you alive, man, win you games. Nice shots, that was sick. I like that whip. Just leave it. Nice. There's a crappy jump. Nice. Nice play too, I like how you sprint there. Easy to come back through courtyard. Watch those rocks. There's a guy in your rocks. You didn't hear him again. I think you heard him. You see? Again, you don't hear the guy. And you even get shot by him. So, like, I don't know, it's just... dude, I'm telling you, it seems like you just need to turn up your game volume, man. Like, that seems like actually like one of your problems. Because you don't hear these shots coming in. Or where they're coming from, at least. And right there, like, you just gotta think, alright, when I'm in these situations where I'm like, you know, around one of these objects, like a pillar or a rock or some, you know, something of the sort, and there's a guy chasing you, what I'm thinking about in my head is, alright, where exactly is pinpoint, like, literally on, like, a compass right around me. And if he's here, I'm thinking about his vision of what I would do in his situation. I don't put myself in my shoes. I put myself in his shoes and think, all right, he's gonna think I'm sprinting this way, so I'm gonna, you know, sprint this and then cut around this rock. And like right here, you get shot twice, right? Then you get shot from behind, and right here you make the move, but you should have sprinted instantly. And if you'd sprinted, and what I want you to do is sprint right here, just instantly, right here, and then stay here. And then he's going to look around for you for 1 second. Well, I mean, actually, I guess there's that guy in the carbine, but let's say that guy wasn't on the carbine. If you sprint right here for a second, and you hold it down, he might throw a nade, but if you literally wait 1 second exactly, like, just time in your head, just think like, or 1.5 even, like 1.5, then just sprint bonfire. I guarantee you'll get out of that every time. And if you had sprinted already, and like, you definitely didn't make the wrong play, but I think you definitely could have gotten away with it, you know? Oh, well, I don't know. I play with an optical cable. I play